This is the Force from Union. This is our flagship binding. It's the meat and potatoes of the Union line. Literally, we could do one binding and be a brand with this binding. This is your do anything binding. It's your park rider, it's your pipe rider, it's your big mountain rider, it's your dude cruising all over the hill. This binding does it all, and it's the reason it's our best-selling binding. It's been in the line all 6 years. It looks the same with the white and black one, as we've kept those colors consistent throughout the years, but it's undergone a ton of refinements throughout its lifespan. Name stayed the same, but everything else has evolved with it. We've got a symmetrical Highback here, or the Force Highback. It's a single layer Highback, symmetrical in shape, symmetrical in flex, so it flexes equally in and out. Again, we use tapered Highbacks here, so this has 50% of the material at the top, 75% in the middle, and 100% of it down the bottom, and that allows the smooth flex on both sides so it doesn't bite into your calf, but has full power transmission. We've got the quick adjust forward lean, so if you're a pipe rider, you're going to crank this all the way down and get a ton of forward lean. If you're not, and you're a jibber, you're going to leave it up like that. Extruded heel loops, all Union bindings use them. Super durable, never bend them. Moving on to the Force Baseplate. Comes in two sizes, medium, large, which fits 6 through 10, and large and extra large. The medium large baseplate has 7% fiberglass content in there. This is a DuPont Zytel nylon ST. 7% of this baseplate is made up of fiberglass. In the medium large size, we go into the large extra large size. 14% is added to this one. Theory being bigger foot goes to a bigger person. You need a little stiffer baseplate, so you have a consistent flex from your medium large to your large extra large. On that tip, we do that same thing here with our dampening. So we use toe and heel dampening. There's a 55 durometer on the medium large, and there's a 65 durometer on your large extra large. Much like skateboard bushings, stiffer durometer for the larger, bigger person. The only thing that touches the board with the Force Baseplate is your disc and your ring. Everything else is sitting on EVA, so underneath your heel and your toe is sitting EVA. So the only thing that actually is resting on your board is this ring and this disc. And what that is basically is allows the board to torsionally and laterally flex the way it's designed to. No one designs boards to have a big brick on there and then have it flex normally. It just doesn't work like that. So when we raise this up or put the EVA under there, it allows for a nice consistent flex underneath and allows the board to do what it's supposed to do. Also what it does is it pulls away the hinge point. So when you have this hard piece against your board and you roll over the bars or land in the back seat, that acts like a hinge there, and it'll snap your board. So when you pull that away and you put EVA there, it gives it some movement, or it allows it to flex the way it should and come back the way it's supposed to. Use 4x4 discs, and when you set these up, you want to set them up the long way, facing your board like this, and that way with a 4x2 bolt pattern you have infinite adjustment. If you've got that 3x3 setup, you want to put them horizontally, and that will work perfectly. And then if you're running that channel setup, we have channel disc available, and you can get that through c3-shop.com. You can purchase them on there. Gas pedals come in 3 different positions. We've got 3 different density PU ankle straps with a quick adjust strap here. It's, Jesus Christ. Someone crank this down. Anyway, hand position, loosen it up, move it to the position you need to, and lock it in. crank it down. You have 3 different nubs that are on here that lock it in, so even if it's hand tightened like this, it won't back out. Toe strap can either be toe cap like this, where it rolls over and this is split apart, and on the inside we have that new pebble grain that grips your toe so it won't slide back, or you can run it normally. New ratchets, they've been improved over the last year. Dual spring mechanisms on here, so when you're cranking down, you're not going to get any reefing on here. The pins have been improved upon over last year. We have DuPont plastic ladder straps. No matter if it's super cold and you're from, Montreal or Canada area, East Coast, Ice Coast, whatever, you're not going to get these things that are snapping when you're on there. From the beginning, this was our first binding. This is the first course that came out that we actually worked upon 7 years ago. This was kind of, where it all stemmed from, and this is where it all is today. Similar in look, but everything's evolved along the way. Comes in 4 colors for this year. Comes in the yellow, the cyan, matte black, and then always your white. And then if you're a shop kid and you're one of the lucky 150 kids to get a Super Pro form, get your hands on these multi-ways. The force from Union, $199 retail.